You wonder why I did not want Labour in the country. You wonder why. You may or may not have heard this, but David, David gone fucking David again. Fucking Nick Starman, the fucking prick, the dickhead. Right, Nick Starman, our new wonderful Prime Minister of Labour, is thinking of doing away with freedom of speech online. So me and anyone else that speaks our mind, we're not allowed to. Now, at first, people think it's not to do with that, and it isn't to do with that. It's to do with Assam, to do with war, to do with threatening and all this. Well, for one, I don't go on Facebook. I don't support Lastam or 8 or terrorism. I don't do that. Have you ever known me to do that? No. So people might think, well, what's it got to do with you then? What are you stressing out for? Hear me out. If it starts to happen where it's to do away with freedom of speech on internet, how long will it be before other things start to happen? So me having an appearance, right, and saying what I think of Labour, what I think of the Tories, what I think of the world, what I think of the world we're going through, blah 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 blah. I won't be allowed to do that. And it won't just be me I'm talking about. Anyone, anyone who does a YouTube channel like me, anyone that does other network, anyone that does Facebooking, anything like that will not have the power of freedom of speech. Now, one I can understand with terrorism and Astam and fucking hate and fucking war and all this. I can understand that one. I can understand it. But it won't, but like, how do you know like Nick Starmer doesn't go one further and do away with freedom of speech? So me right now saying what I think of him, saying that he's a pompous, pon life, fucking poncy prat, and I fucking do mean that. I won't be allowed to do that if they do away with freedom of speech. And that's a shame. And it's a shame on you, the people, because it takes away your additional fucking right to speak your mind. This used to be an independent country, believe it or not. It used to be an independent country where you could speak your mind. That is your constitutional right as a person. Now, people can say, yeah, but some people should keep their appearance to themselves. That's fair enough. But it's to our constitutional right to have a freedom of speech. And why should we fault now? Why should we fault? This shit happens and it goes on that online we're not allowed to have the freedom of speech. No point me doing this no more. No point me having my own channel. It takes away my fun. You just say that I think of film and I do movie reviews. You just say I think it's a piece of shit. I'm only speaking my mind. Freedom of speech. We've all got it. Some people are lovers. Some people are haters. I'm sorry to be the bar of bad news, but that's what makes the world an interesting place. If we all like the same thing, the world would be a boring place. So if that happens, and Nick Starman does away with our freedom of speech, you say that's the next thing. So me saying this film is a piece of dog shit, can't tell you that. I'm not allowed to. No freedom of speech. Even though it's an appealing. That's what makes the world an interesting place. Having a fucking appealing and sounding it. No matter the shit, you should keep your opinions to yourself. If it offends people, it offends people. You know what? That's what makes the world an interesting place. Just said it. Just said it. Rewind back. Rewind back. That's what makes us interesting. That's what makes us interesting people. So Nick Starman is trying to do away with freedom of speech, making threatening threats. It's very rich for someone that when we had a lockdown, remember that one before I get blocked? And Boris the Dollies had a party all night. He had a fucking party. And he admitted that if he got proved that he had this party, he would leave the House of Commons. He was proved fucking guilty. And he only got in power by luck. Not by faults. Yeah, there were faults. But do you buy into it? He got faulted in. Most of it's fucking luck. Because let's be honest, he's pawn life just like fucking Shuki Shuki. But since with Shuki Shuki, it was the devil you know. Nick Starmer is going to be an arsehole. I tell you that straight away. He's going to be a pon life. Either he's ponce, he's a pon life. He's got his 1930s fucking hairstyle. He's down like another Tony fucking Blair. He's a pon life. He's fucking foxes. You know, here's one for you, Nick Starmer. If I'm not allowed to speak my mind and you're going to do every freedom of speech, why don't you not talk? Because I do not want to hear your pansy face, because you talk like that, you talk very patronising, and you talk down to everybody, and you think you're so fucking superior with your patronising, whining fucking voice. He really fucking right. His voice is worse than Boris the Dollis. Boris the Dollis, his voice was nummy, but his voice is fucking worse. I can't listen to it. I cannot listen to fucking Nick Starmer. I've got to listen for so many minutes, and I'd want to get earmuffs and stick them in my fucking ears, so I don't have to hear his fucking voice, because his voice makes my ears want to fucking bleed. They make them want to fucking bleed blood. But yeah, this is what Nick Starmer's planning on doing. Online freedom of speech. Now, I know it's going to start with terrorism and ASLAF and all this, but who's to say it doesn't go one up? So, me insulting Labour, insulting a mover, I'm not allowed to do that. I'm not allowed to speak my mind anymore. But to get me even right wand for fucking Hitler being fucking Nick Starmer to pestis the country, it's our additional right. We have the right to speak our mind. It's called freedom of speech. I keep saying it and I'll say it again. This is what makes the world an interesting place. This is what makes us as human beings interesting. It makes us interesting. It makes us fucking unique. To have a different appearance. And that's all it is. It's appearance. I'm speaking my mind now, right? Some people might agree. Some people might disagree. I might get beautiful thumbs up. I might get thumbs down because people don't agree with what I'm saying. But I'm saying is, Nick Starmer is planning on doing away online freedom of speech. So I'm not allowed to speak my fucking mind. Anyone else who has a platform like me, or anyone, if this goes ahead, we'll be able to do it. But it's happened before. The House of Commons, they'll all argue it, they'll make a debate about it, they'll all shout and go, ooh, like a pair of fucking kids, and nothing will happen. Nothing will happen. Empty words. Like his empty threats he made. Like the pon life what he is, the ponce what he is. Fuck you, Nick Starmer. You're not going to do away with my fucking appearance. You're not going to do away with my freedom of fucking speech. With your fucking 19 fucking 30s fucking hairstyle and your fucking suit down about like fucking Tony Blair. Fuck off. If I want to speak my mind, I will speak my fucking mind. If I want to have freedom of speech, say this, say that, I will do it. It's my constitutional right as a citizen to do so. I ain't gonna fucking change my appearance to please you, you fucking pons, you pon lives. That's the taste, and don't you speak. Don't you speak. I don't want to see your fucking annoying face when you talk a bit like that and talk down to everybody with that annoying, whining, ponsy face. Why the fuck do I hear your fucking voice? Fuck Labour. Fuck Nick Starmer. Fuck him with every SDD going. Fuck him. With his hate speech. What? Having an appearance? You know what? The amount of times I've been called a dick, an arsehole, a twat. Should I fucking say you should have freedom of speech? You know what? To me, it's one of a duck's back. I've been called a dickhead, a warsehole. That's a fucking word, right? An arsehole, a dickhead, a wanker, more times than soft Mick. You know what? Don't bother me no more. Have I got? Fuck it, I've got one today. Well, I fucking will be a dick. Can't fucking find it. I did have it. Oh, it's here. If I got paid one of these every time someone called me a dickhead, I'd be a fucking millionaire. Seriously, I'd be a fucking millionaire. So we're not allowed to have a freedom of speech. Fuck you, Nick Starmer. If I'm going to speak, I'll speak. And I hope this does not happen, people, because I'll try and do. First, we'll start off with that laugh. But if Nick Starmer gets his way, he will suppress this fucking country. Fuck Labour with every fibre in its bone. Into them. See you later.